Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Sakura Knight, the latest release from Winged Cloud. To be perfectly frank with you, for the past 3 days I've been going through The Walking Dead, because I thought, hey, maybe this will help out, because I had a problem that when I finished the chapter, the game didn't save, right? I thought maybe this will solve it. Turns out it didn't. The game still did not work after quitting it. So basically I gave up. I literally gave up. So we played Michonne in the past, and that would be the only The Walking Dead on the channel. First one doesn't work, and to be frank, I don't even feel like checking the second or third one, and I probably won't buy the last one. To be honest, I didn't like Telltale myself, and I still don't. But we have Sakura Knight, we have Winged Cloud. Better story, better characters, more likable characters. Oh my god, so many people would hate me for saying all of that. But we're going with this. Let's go. It's a Yuri, by the way. I think. The country of Lemuria is now at peace, but it wasn't always the case of Lemuria. So is the king a certain Lemur? I think that's the name in English of that species. I hope at least. I will just check. I might be mistaken, but I think it's the same as in Polish. I hope it's the same as in Polish. Yeah, it's the same one. So, Mr. Lemur from Madagascar. I wonder if you are the king of this place. Maybe. We'll find out. Only a couple of decades prior, the people of this land lived in fear. They were ruled by the evil demon queen Gunhild, who crushed all opposition with her army of monsters. The downtrodden populace began to lose hope. They feared that nobody would be able to stop up to Gunhild and her mighty army. But then, a miracle happened. A hero was born in a small, out-of-the-way village buried deep in the forest. This hero was called Cressida, and she was an ordinary human. Nobody believed she could defeat, actually she could fight, not defeat, just fight, the demon queen, but she persevered. She trained long and hard, until she had mastered the art of the sword. Then she assembled a party and she set out to face the Gunhild. A fierce battle ensued. The people of Lemuria were certain Cressida would lose. But she betrayed their pessimistic expectations. Oh, that's right, why? Don't be so pessimistic. Ordinary human, for she was. Cressida bested the demon queen. Finally, the people of Lemuria were free. 22 years have passed since then, and the people of the Lemuria have continued to live in peace. Those who once mocked Cressida now revere her as the brave knight who brought peace to this realm. And as for what happened to herself, need to sit differently. She turned down numerous offers from the army to become an official knight, and decided instead to live a simple life hidden from the public eye. Yeah, I mean, sure, I mean, if that's what she wants, why would she not do that, right? She works as a baker now in a small village with her husband and her daughter. Someone basically being a knight, let's say kind of being in an army, becomes a baker, lives in a small village, has a husband and a child. I'm not sure to the last one, but the previous points aside from the daughter, sounds familiar to a certain character from Valkyria Chronicles. Maybe that was the reference, maybe that was the inspiration, who knows? Anyway, her new life is devoid of violence. She swapped the acrid scents of blood and metal with the aroma of freshly baked bread, the screams and cries of warfare with the ring of the bell above her shop's door. Selvaria bez Valkyriafo. Her life is quiet, happy one, conducted in anonymous bliss. She's content enough. But I am not! I've never had a chance to explore Lemuria and I want to experience this country all for myself. I want to go on an epic adventure just like Cressida did and become knight strong enough to protect the weak and needy. By now you're probably wondering who I am. So I'll introduce myself. My name is... I probably should switch the voice, but let's not do that maybe? My name is Estelle and I'm Cressida's daughter. My mother is a warrior turned baker and I want to follow in her footsteps. Minus the baking part. I'll take up a sword and I'll train my body to its absolute limit. Being a knight is my dream. Dog woke up. Naturally, my parents were opposed to the idea at first. They've always been overprotective, and they hated the thought of me fighting? My mom's never taught me how to wield a sword, despite her own skills. What if she forgot? That was the price of her beating Gunhilda. I petitioned my parents relentlessly, however, and after much struggling I was able to change their minds. A little bit, tiny bit. My parents gave me some money, and my mother handed me the very same sword she used to defeat Gunhild all those years ago. I said Gunhilda, didn't I? Whatever.
Keep it, Estelle, it's yours now. If you really have the opportunity of becoming a knight, it should help you during times of crisis.
She's not that old, but I still use that weird voice.
Think of the sword as part of me. I'll always be with you so long as you hold on to this blade, I promise.
I was overwhelmed by my mom's kindness, and I could barely suppress my tears before I set off into the unknown. I think my final conversation with my mom went a little like this.
Thanks, Mom. I appreciate everything you've ever done for me. I love you. I love you too, dear, and it's no problem. There's stuff I wouldn't do for you. You're the apple of my eye.
Is that even a saying? Then Dad butted in and said something like, Mine too. You're my favorite daughter in the whole wide world.
I'm your only daughter, Dad.
And I couldn't ask for anybody better. I'll cheer you on during your quest, my baby girl, so don't get hurt. I couldn't bear it.
Don't get into skirmishes with any goblins.
Yes, avoid those. And don't talk to any strange man.
Remember to change your underwear every day. And don't cross any bridges with trolls beneath them. Especially if you forget to put back what was said in the previous line.
Keep your wits about you and your sword sharp.
And if you ever get sick of an entry, you can move home, come home whenever you want. We'll be waiting for you. We love you, Estelle. Thanks, Mom and Dad, but I'll be fine. I'm not a child, I'm an adult, and it's time for me to prove my worth. I'll make you both proud.
And that leads me to the present. I've been adventuring for about 3 days now, and I've made some good progress. I left my small village far behind me, and I'm on my way to Grimoire, which is the biggest city in Lemuria. Sounds like Black Clover a little bit. At least the word, right? My journey has been a relatively uneventful one. I haven't run into any monsters, everybody's been kind and friendly, and shelter has been easy enough to find. The bag of coins of my parents gave me is tied securely around my hip.
That's not...
If it's visible, it's not really secured. I have enough money left to buy bread and board for several weeks. The money will run out eventually, but I already have a contingency plan. I'll form a party when I get to Grimoire, and will take on lots of quests at the city's guild. Word of our good deeds will spread across the land, and soon we'll be rolling in money. I've never fought any monster before, but I'm going to do my best. I'll become strong knight, worthy of inheriting my mother's name, even if it kills me, but hopefully
It won't.
That's why I'm spending this warm summer's day training in the ruins of an old castle. Damn, she's cute. Prediction, she's the cutest girl in the game. In those Yuri games from Wing Cloud, it's usually like this actually. That the main girl is the cutest of all. Anyway, she goes here! Or something like this. I thrust my sword forth and again, slicing through waves of invisible enemies. This sound bakes the nape of my exposed neck. Your neck is not the only exposed thing, and my hair flutters in the breeze. Back home I always tied my hair up in a ponytail. Good way. It made working with the bread easier. I guess some things really haven't changed. It's always a ponytail or a side tail. More than one? Nope. For my attire is totally different. I used to wear demure dresses and skirts, complete with a frilly white apron. Now, however, I'm wearing armor. Real armor. Where? Like, yes, pads over here. I see on elbows. And I guess this part of the hand as well, whatever it's called. But where is the rest of the armor? Also, you know what I don't like? I don't like those freaking collarbones, whatever. No, it's weird. Anyway, well, to be quite honest, there isn't all that much armor on my body. I just said it. My mom gave me her old armor, but she's even curvier than I am. And it didn't fit me. I could only wear her gauntlets. Oh, that's what it's called. Greaves and shoulder pads. I don't look much like the knights in storybooks, but I won't lose heart. Appearances aren't all that important. It's what's on the inside that truly matters.
You can do this, Estelle. You just need to keep going.
I don't know why, but this sword looks familiar actually. Might be me.
Yeah,
Whatever. Let's not do this sound. Ah! My palm is sweaty and I can't keep hold of my sword. The hilt flies from my hands and the blade clattering against the ground. This is no good. I'll never be a knight at this rate. Seriously, she's cute. Also, clearly, someone must have been sunbathing. I bent down, ready to retrieve my sword when...
You're a clumsy one, aren't you?
I recoiled in alarm and very nearly fall over.
What in the world was that? Am I hearing voices now? I hope I'm not going crazy. No, you're not crazy. At least I don't think you are, but don't I work for it? Huh?
Okay, now I know I'm not hallucinating. I just heard that voice again. It's soft, feminine voice with a teasing kind of it. Of lilt, it sounded like the speaker has something of an accent, but I can't place it. Probably from the Neko Kingdom. Something like this. If there is a thing like this over there. There might be, who knows. She's not using some sort of spell, is she? Can she make herself invisible? I wonder what she wants. Why did she call out to me? Does she mean to attack me? My fingers grip my sword's hilt tightly, ready to attack! But my mysterious assailant only giggles.
Don't look so frightened, dear. I'm almost starting to feel guilty. You should feel guilty, calling out to me like that. You scared me half to death. Where are you anyway? Oh, dearie me. You're not the shepherd's knife in the drawer, are you?
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. That wasn't nice of her to say something like this. Why am I getting distracted by everything? Oh my god. Whatever. I still can't see the speaker. Okay. But I can hear the derision in her tone. I bet she's shaking her head right now. Like,
why didn't you leave your hide? I'm sitting right here. Can you see me now?
Kto? I obey the voice, albeit hesitantly. I look up and then... Okay, that's not a cat. Magical cat witch? But those are not cat ears. Whatever. Oh. Now I can see her. My initial assumption was right. The owner of the voice is a young woman. She looks about the same age as me. She has peachy skin and indigo eyes. Give me a second. Indigo color. But there are like 50,000 indigo colors. So let's assume it's true. And the outfit she's wearing is rather... But you know, the light I set up for today, for the game, is the correct one relating to her, whoever she is, we don't know yet. And the outfit she's wearing is rather interesting. Okay, like you are the one to talk. Her dress is covered in so many cutouts, I'm not sure it can really be called an outfit anymore. Again, like you're the one to talk. Since she's perched above me, I can see all the way up her skirt. She has really firm thighs that are on prominent display. And so is other parts of her clothes. Doesn't she feel any shame? No. If I was in her position, I'd be so embarrassed. You say that, but I doubt it.
My, your face is gone awfully red. What's wrong, dear? Cat got your tongue?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I was just thinking.
About my body?
Darn it. The girl's good. How did she see through me so easily? I guess I really am easy to read. This bet, I need to try and save my face somehow. I've got to counter her undashed claims, or I'll be branded a pervert for the rest of my days. Then I'll never be able to become a knight. You'll be surprised.
No, I wasn't checking out your body. I swear I wasn't. You got it all wrong.
I bet she believed you.
Really?
The girl raises an eyebrow.
Then why were you staring at my... Yes. Legs!
Let's say... I was?
Yeah, you were. In fact, you're still indeed doing it. You have a hungry glint in your eyes too. You look just like a wolf ready to pounce. I thought you were harmless, but maybe I was wrong. It's a good thing I all the way up in this tree, or I fear my maidenly virtue will be compromised.
Like you have a maidenly virtue. If you did, you wouldn't be sundered so brazenly with your underwear showing. I feel like I should feel safe about this when it comes to YouTube as well. I mean, come on, this is not going far, and nothing is happening here. There is no need to censor this, right? Hopefully. It's what I like to say, but I've never been good at speaking to strangers at the best of times. I feel tongue-tied, and the eyeful I have of this girl's underwear isn't helping.
Well... I'm sorry, I've never met anybody quite like you before. I didn't mean to stare, I was surprised. So that's it, huh?
The girl giggles.
You're so awkward. Did your mother ever teach you not to undress cute girls with your eyes?
I wasn't addressing you. I wouldn't need to, given how much of her money is on this. What are you talking about? Okay, not that much of a body is on display. Her outfit is not leaving much to the imagination. How weak your imagination is.
Sure you weren't.
She giggles again.
I don't mind if you want to sneak a peek. I know attractive, irresistible, incredibly charming, etc. But if you absolutely have to go up, you should be a bit more covert about it. You're lucky I'm so forgiving, dearie. Now let me get a better look at your face. Wait, what are you? No way!
I stare eyes wide as the mystery girl hops down from her perch. Her hair flutters during her descent, and her cape swishes about her like a shroud.
Be careful!
The girl was sitting on the very top branch of a tall, skinny tree. The drop must be at least 40 feet, if not more.
Oh my god! Feet into...
The drop must be at least 12 meters, which is the proper freaking measurement you should be using, if not more. No ordinary human would be able to withstand that. She'll break her leg.
Maybe I should catch her. But wouldn't the wave of her falling body crush me?
And break your arms? I stand there, tittering, unsure what to do. But my concerns soon prove to be in vain. The girl lands nimbly on both feet. Okay, she's also adorable. I mean, I knew it, but in this situation, I guess. Also, her cutouts are in shape of hearts. Okay, that's pretty neat. Also side tail. One tail. Good. The hulky smile on her face doesn't waver, and she looks no less the worse for wear. She fell from a huge height, but she landed with poise and grace, almost like a squirrel. Or maybe a cat? Now you can see the girl up close. And yes, her underwear isn't commanding all my attention. I noticed a peculiar detail about her that slipped my attention before. Well, two peculiar details. She has a tail as well. I didn't notice this on previous CG. She has ears. You have ears too, you know? Alright, I know that sounds silly. Let me rephrase. Wing Cloud always does it somehow. Whenever I point something out, next line is what I pointed out basically. Anyway, the ears on her head aren't all like a normal human's. They're not soft and pink and fleshy, and neither are they attached to the side of her face. This girl's ears protrude from the top of her skull, and they look just like cats. You say that, but I'm still not convinced. Does that mean...
You're a cat girl? Yes, I am. I'm surprised you didn't notice sooner. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for my ignorance. I've never seen a cat girl before. There aren't any in the village where I come from.
I knew cowgirls existed, but I never knew your kind was so... I stare at the girl's tail, which protrudes from the hem of her dress, in fascinated awe.
So fluffy! Oh ho ho! So you like my tail, do you? Well then.
That doesn't change the fact that fox girls' tails are superior. Fox girls are basically superior. That's a fact. That cowgirl grins coyly.
Why don't you touch it?
Already?
I can't. You don't mind? Not at all. It would be sad to let you live on, ignorant of the softness of my fur. I'd like to educate you if I can.
Now she's offering. I'm not sure what to do. I'm afraid if I start touching her tail, I won't be able to stop. How should I react? How should I react? Easy. Boom. Alright then, if that's what you want, I'll be happy to oblige. I'm going to go all out, so prepare yourself.
Hey, don't get too excited. My tail's sensitive, so you can't fluff it too much. Please be careful. Yeah!
I mean, she said she will go all out. So, oh, I already have 2 achievements. Out of 12. Interesting. 5 minutes later.
I can't believe what you've done. I can't believe you fluffed up my tail so much. Now I need to comb it back down.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Very sorry. I don't know what happened. I lost my head.
For such a skinny girl, surprisingly strong. Your grip was like iron. Have you been training your muscles every day?
Not really. Not consciously at least. It's just, my parents own a bakery and I help out from time to time. I spend a lot of my childhood kneading dough, so maybe that's why I have such a strong grip.
A baker, are you? Well, that explains a thing or two. You really are a funny woman. You might have ruined my tail, but I'm glad I decided to speak to you.
Funny? How am I funny?
You act so serious, but you're a kind of ditz. You're naive, clumsy, awkward, but I think it's charming. Did you have a sheltered upbringing, dear?
Yes. Kind of. My parents are pretty protective, so I've never had a chance to go exploring. This is my first time traversing Lemuria. Speaking of traversing any places, now it kinda sucks that you can't go anywhere. I mean, you can, but there is the risk, right? Damn. It's so scary, but I'm going to do my best.
I see. And what's that sword for? It's not for decoration, is it?
Oh, no, I know it might sound silly, but I want to be a knight.
A knight?
That's right, as I am right now, I have much to... Did I save the game before the choice, by the way? Yes. My skills with a sword are subpar, but I'm going to give it my all, no matter what. I'll become a powerful knight, worthy of wielding my mother's blade. I'll make my family proud.
You said that sword belongs to your mother?
That's right. Her name is Cressida, and she used this sword to defeat the demon queen Gunhild. She's a little famous, I guess. And that's an understatement. No wonder the cat girl looks so shocked.
What? No way! That's not really the sword she used to kill the demon queen, is it?
Yeah, it is. I won't lie about something like that. I'm not good at telling lies. My mother really is Cressida, and this really is the sword she used to kill Gunhild. My name is Estelle. It's nice to meet ya.
Estelle, is it? Well. My name is Tart. Just Tart. I might look like a cute cat girl, but looks can be deceiving. Since you shared a secret with me, I'll share one with you in return.
Yes? What is it?
Shh. Keep quiet. Lean in and listen.
Tart's voice drops to whisper.
I don't make a habit of telling this to everybody, but in actual fact, I'm a witch. I can use power of magic beyond most people's imagination, and I could use my magic to help you. During my studies, I came across an ancient ritual that can increase people's physical strength and stamina. It will make you an exemplary...
I'm not sure if she's still whispering or not, but...
It will make you an exemplary knight in no time. Huh? Is this magic, like, really possible? It is indeed, or my name isn't Tart. Wow, I've never heard of any spells that can do that. It sounds too good to be true. But it isn't. I'm being very sincere, dear. I've taken liking to you, and I want to see you accomplish your goals. I'm so nice, I'll even do it for free. Won't you let me, Tart, the pretty witch cat, work my magic?
I'm a little dubious about all of this. But Tart seems nice enough. I'm sure she means well. I mean, she even offered to let me fluff her tail. Right?
God damn it.
That feeling when the clothes just doesn't feel good. Weird. I'm sorry. She wants to help me, and who I am to begrudge her. I don't want to seem ungrateful. Alright then, Tart. Please use your magic to turn me into a proper knight. I'm counting on ya.
Well, I figured that's how it go. This is well too easy. I almost feel guilty.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Now, why don't you follow me? It is a secret ritual, so I need to conduct it deep within the woods. You'll come with me, won't you?
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't accept that. First of all, sounds a bit like cheating. Second of all, I don't trust people. Anyway. Yes, of course. Then let us be on our way. Tart sets off, a spring in her step, and I follow behind her. I watch her back as walk, my gaze focused on her tail. The way it bounces as she walks is simply too cute. I've only known Tart for a few minutes, but I trust her. I know she'd never lead me astray. How? My mother warned me not to talk to strange men, but talking to cat witches should be fun. Right. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? I don't know, but maybe we'll find out in the next episode of Sakura Knight. That's right. For now, hope you enjoyed and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.